Hey everybody, I'm making this video message to tell you two things. Respect yourself. I was led to make this video message because there are some of you may not really respect yourself. And having self-respect is going to require you to do self-inventory on who you are, what you allow, and even positions you may be put in. And the position you're in, it determines sometimes how you are treated or how people interact with you. Now, I want you guys to know that self-respect is just standing with all confidence and having the proper behavior and feelings in oneself as a human being and individual. Okay, you have to have the proper feelings, okay, and confidence in oneself. That's you as a human being and individual. Having self-respect also, it puts you in a place where you have to be true to yourself. Are you true to yourself? Are you true to who you are? If you were having a conversation with someone and it probably was not the best conversation, or it doesn't even have to be a heated conversation. You could be at work in a meeting. You could be at church on a ministry board, and it's your turn to speak. When people begin to talk over you or interrupt you or push you to the side, like your views, your thoughts, and your emotions on a particular subject matter no longer matter or they are not important, do you stand up for yourself? Do you correct people for interrupting you? Do your feelings and thoughts and ideas change or waver depending on who is in your presence or depending on the titles that other people around you hold? Are you afraid to confront people boldly for approaching you a certain type of way or talking to you a certain type of way, or even, and this is the biggest thing I want you guys to catch, treating you a certain type of way? You must learn to respect yourself. There are so many people, and I run into many people, they do not have respect for themselves. They allow people to talk to them any type of way. They allow people to treat them any type of way. They allow people to say particular things to them. They don't stand up for themselves. They allow people to just do anything that they please to them. And some of you, your self-respect is questionable because you may be strong and adamant in your personal opinions and views about various things. But if there is somebody with a stronger opinion or view or perspective, or even a stronger personality or presence, then you begin to change and waver and conform to that person or to those people. And so in this video message, I am just telling you all, you must, if you don't already know, you must learn to respect yourself. You have to set the tone for how people approach you. And I'm not saying that this is something that's going to just flow. Sometimes you are going to go through some experiences in life where people are going to disrespect you. None of us is exempt from this. You are going to have experiences where somebody may curse you out, somebody may call you out of your name, people hear things about you, people may even see things about you, and based off what they hear and based off what they see, when they get into your presence, they will feel like they don't have to respect you because of what they heard. They may not have even investigated or used their discernment or prayed about it or even gotten to know you on their own, which requires them taking time to get to know you. There are so many people out here, and it's so disgusting, but there are so many people out here that I come across, and whatever they hear about someone else, they believe it and they take it, and they will start to mistreat and disrespect the very person or the very people that they heard something about. But now, in this season and in this time, I urge you all to take your self-respect and dignity back, despite what people are throwing on your name. Despite people slandering you, despite people spreading rumors about you, despite people telling lies on you, despite people misjudging you, despite people making assumptions about you, you still have to develop a strong self-respect, meaning that now, if someone approaches you and they want to talk to you any type of way, or instead of addressing you by your name, they want to call you a disrespectful name. People want to step into the room, and when they see you, they start talking to you any type of way. Ladies, just to target you all for a small moment, ladies, men know when you are a woman who does not have self-respect. When you do not respect and love yourself, I am here to tell you, men are going to talk to you any type of way, and men are going to treat you any type of way. And if they are unsure about the type of woman you are, it's like putting a piece of cheese on a trap for a mouse. They're going to test you to see just how far they can go. And some men, not all, some will do various things or say various things to see just how much you will allow. And if you allow them to say certain things to you or to treat you a certain type of way, they will continue. I say the same thing with men. Men, if you are allowing a woman to call you out of your name and curse you out and front you off in front of your friends or your family members or your co-workers and associates, let's just say it's a woman you're dating. Let's just say, it's your wife. I don't want to touch that too much because, see, that's entering into another conversation with married people. But you all get the gist of what I'm saying. All I'm saying is that when you do not have self-respect, other people around you, they're not going to have the respect for you. As soon as you step on the scene, and as you come in the room, for the most part, people can look at you and they can tell if you have respect for yourself. Now, there's always going to be ignorant people around you. There's always going to be somebody that's ghetto. It's always going to be somebody that's loud. It's always going to be someone that's rude and uncouth. It's always going to be somebody that wants to show off in front of other people and impress other people. And they're going to be the loudest one in the room. And they are going to say certain things to you because I've experienced it. Somebody may get mad at you. They may see something with you and they'll feel like, I'm going to say what I want to this person. I'm going to call this person out their name. Recently, I had a family member. She called me the B word. I had done nothing to her, but because of her size, because she's really big in weight and height, she uses that to her advantage and she tries to be intimidating to people. And so, you're going to have, I use that as an example, you're going to have some people that, like I said, if they are a certain size or if they have an entourage or a clique around them, they will become disrespectful to people who they feel are smaller than them, or they feel are weaker than them. Or sometimes you can be so classy and full of grace, but there are still going to be some people that try you. All I'm saying is that in spite of whatever goes down, you still need to have self-respect. Stop allowing people to talk to you any kind of way. Stop allowing people to address you any type of way. Stop allowing people to approach you any type of way. The minute that someone steps to you, even if they call themselves confronting you about something, or they want to have a argument with you about something because they heard something and they're angry, there is still a way. You should never allow a person to approach you. You need to shut it down. The minute someone comes to you and they're screaming at you and they're cursing at you, or this is common. People do this. When they start walking up on you, shut it down. And like I said, things happen in life. When you're out in public, or you're at a restaurant, or you're at the grocery store, you don't know what frame of mind people are in. But I'm saying more in a controlled environment. At home, at a family member's house, at a friend's house, at work. You still have to have your self-respect, and you need to shut down and dismiss anyone who does not address you properly. When you do not have respect for yourself, there's going to be so many people that talk to you any type of way, and they are going to treat you any type of way. You will definitely be addressed a particular type of way. And so what I'm saying to you is, now it's time. This is your homework. I haven't given you guys homework in a while, but your homework for tonight, start doing self-inventory on if you really respect yourself. It's not light like you all may think. It's not always, as a woman, a man takes you out on a date and he's opening the door for you, or he's walking ahead of you to protect you, or he's keeping you on the inside of the sidewalk while he walks on the curb. I'm not necessarily just talking about that. I'm talking about overall. It's so much deeper. It's just about you being true to yourself and being confident in yourself. I see women all the time. They allow men to just approach them any type of way. They're making sounds with their mouth to get a woman's attention. A woman is walking. They're approaching them. Hey, little mama. You know, now some women, that doesn't bother you. That doesn't bother you. I've had men say, hey, pretty mama, or they'll say, hey, big mama. They'll say stuff like that. But what I'm saying is that there are some men, they catcall you and they make sounds with their mouth, which is just weird to me. And they do it a lot here in Chicago, in my hometown, and it's very rude. They don't do it to me, but I see them do it to other women. You got to have self-respect, because if it was to happen to me, I just ignore it. I continue to walk. You want to approach me as a man? Excuse me, miss. How are you today, lady? Say something nice. Say something respectful. You all have to set the tone. I'm saying it again. I repeat myself a lot, but I want this stuff ingrained in your head. I want it ingrained in your long-term memory. You all have to stand for something, and it starts with self-inventory. It starts with you simply respecting yourself. Once you start to respect yourself and you hold your head up and you shut down conversations when people are approaching you any way that they want, or somebody wants to address you outside of the name that you have told people to call you, watch how things around you change. Watch how different you get treated. That is the video message. I hope this resonates with you all. I want you all, again, Do that self-inventory. Replay in your mind so far how you have been treated and approached today. And if you have been called out of your name, and if it's consistent with the same person, if you have walked into a room and people are just saying whatever they want to you, if there is tension and someone wants to have a conversation with you, or they call themselves confronting you about something, whatever it is, I want you to replay in your mind today, how did that go for you? Were you truly respected? Were you truly considered as the individual you are through whatever your opinions and beliefs are? Were you still respected in that? Pay attention to if you shift and change when other people come around you because you are just afraid to stand up and be true to yourself. That is part of having self-respect. Being true to yourself, being true to what you believe in, being true to what you think and how you feel. I don't care who does not like it. I don't care who does not agree with it. You don't ever let somebody break you down and get you to bow down to them or to conform to what they agree with or they accept or they believe in. You just don't do it. Well, guys, I know it's a sad time for you, but I gotta go. The Lord willing, I will be back with another video message. If any one of you have been offended by anything I spoke about in this video message, it's okay. I'm not worried about it because I know you will forgive me in the morning.